Helm control, report.
We're drifting. Flight controls aren't responding.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit.
Something hit us, we got knocked off course, and we are not in the place where we expected to be, or at least we don't have the other arcs near us that we
Alec,
expected
I need
to
to
see.
assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship.
And
Let's
our
give
ship
them a
is
chance to
made
wake
of
up.
cardboard.
Can you blame her?
So, our dad, I'm pretty sure, is the Pathfinder guy they were talking about. The guy who's like, I'm supposed to be in charge. I'm technically not the captain of the ship, but because we no longer can receive command from other people, it's supposed to be me. Whereas the woman was like, well, I'm technically the captain of the ship, so I'm the one who's running things on the ship, even if you're supposed to be in charge on the ground. And I admittedly missed some of the nuance of their argument, but sure, she's the captain.
She is the captain. I think she gets the final word.
Well, he might.
This isn't about having the final word.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through.
My God.
Is it a good or a
Is that
bad,
our
my god?
Golden World?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky.
What's all the other stuff? Like the cloud-like things around it?
All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
Except that's
It doesn't even look the same.
not true? Question mark? I mean, it would help a lot if I understood what the, like, spider web-like stuff was supposed to be. I assume it's bad. It doesn't look good, but I don't know what it is. So, maybe that's bad, but I guess we can't give up. I mean, we can't just turn this thing around. Can't just casually turn this thing around.
We don't know how bad it is yet. Still seems like it's our best shot.
I mean, what's our alternative?
Maybe. There's just a lot on the line.
Sam?
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our senses. Planetary conditions are unknown.
Said something
We're
like an
marooned.
energy cloud?
20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
And if it's not?
We don't
As
have an
Pathfinder,
alternative.
it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we're already home.
All right, just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet Fallen 30.
It just feels like this
Yes, sir.
plan was much more fragile than it should. I mean, obviously, this is incredibly difficult to pull off.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
This ambitious of a mission, yes, but on the other hand, for us to just immediately be at risk of running out of power and all these other things just feels like, you know, we probably should have been prepared to run into some hiccups here or there. Why didn't we have more margin for error to begin with? Alright, so we can give him a chance? Or wouldn't know? I mean, I think that's our dad.
He cares in his own way. Enough to give him a chance.
I suppose you're right. He is our Pathfinder. If this doesn't work out, we'll need him more than ever. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
Spoopy.
My sister's gonna hate that she missed this.
Are all the Ryders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in her blood. She beat me into the world by 1 minute. Couldn't wait to get started.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure Sarah will pull through.
When she does, She's gonna want stories.
So, let's get out there and find her some. Right, you'll want to get your helmet. And maybe stop at the Good Luck Rock before we go.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
Okay. Get our helmet. Let's just look around here a little bit. Let's see. Oh, do some moves. Do some moves. Okay.
Everything was in the clear.
Oh, it's the Good Luck Rock. Okay, we have to examine it. Obviously.
Good Luck Rock, huh?
Your dad was mountain climbing back on Earth. It caught him from falling. Way things are going today, we'll need any luck we can get.
Yeah.
Do we, like, kiss it? Like, get a little pat on the back? It's rocks don't have... Look, I know what I said.
Got it.
That should do it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
We expecting trouble, Sam?
A precaution. Please arm yourself, Ryder.
Okay. So we've heard about our exploration and scientific capabilities, but what hasn't been clear thus far is the extent to which we have military training. I mean, I guess we heard about it to a certain extent on our character creation screen, but not really in-game.
Hey, Ryder.
It's Kirkland, right?
Yeah, I think we met just before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure if you know Greer.
Hi there. Your dad say anything about what's going on?
Oh, so these guys don't know that we're potentially in a bit of trouble. You should be afraid, be very afraid. Nah. No, we're home. Don't worry about it. Everything's totally fine.
Looks like we're already home.
That's a relief. With everything that's been happening, I wasn't sure. Guess I can unpack my luggage.
I get dibs on any islands we find.
See you guys in the
I
ride
don't know
down.
about that. That was a little weird. In that the camera does not automatically pan from one person to the other during those conversations. So I was manually switching from one person to the next. Just, I don't really see that very often in games. So that might take some getting used to. Let's see, Pathfinder Team Field Manual also at times might mean that it can be a little hard to keep track of who's actually the one talking. Yeah, be afraid. Like, what kind of message are we trying to send to our team here? Alright, so first contact protocol. So I assume this is, like, in case we run into unknown alien species. Again, this feels like the kind of thing that we should have tried to experiment with before we did this whole thing. I mean, yes, obviously we're traveling a humongous distance to a foreign galaxy and all, but you also just can't randomly do that and just cross your fingers and hope you end up in a place that's going to work out, that doesn't have hostile aliens or totally inhospitable environments, because otherwise you're just dead on arrival. So we must have done some research, but let's see. In the event any member of the Pathfinder team encounters intelligent alien life, it is imperative that first contact protocols be strictly observed. The Andromeda Initiative holds the principles of peace and cooperation among our highest ideals. Not the highest, but among the highest, okay? Aggressive action against extraterrestrials is only permitted when hostile intent is clearly demonstrated and Pathfinder team members are at obvious risk of injury or death. Okay, so maybe there's the little more of a reference to how we might need to defend ourselves at times. Oh, this is our sister's locker, I think.
Hang in there, Sarah.
So this is where we steal all of her gear?
Looks like Dad's already suited up.
We can't steal our dad's stuff?
Better not. No bathroom breaks in this trip.
Excuse me? Hydration is important.
I've seen my share of the Milky Way, and I've never come across anything like it.
He says as he takes a sip of water.
Ryder?
Hey, Fisher, how's it going?
I heard a rumor from the bridge that your dad and the captain aren't seeing eye to eye on this.
I don't know where you heard that. Except it's
She
true.
wasn't thrilled with the idea of the expedition, but my dad won her over.
I heard you weren't a big fan of it either.
It's her ship, her call.
You got guts going against the old man. The way I see it, Pathfinder team answers to the Pathfinder. Besides, your dad's the N7 here. He's got the best aim. I go wherever he goes.
Okay, so N7 is another little reference to controller vibrated for a second there. Not sure what that was all about. But N7 is another... It's doing it right here. Huh? Every time I walk past this dude. Just because we can chat with him? I don't know. We'll see. But N7 is another reference to something from Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, where that is a ranking system in the Human Systems Alliance, which is, again, the human military, where 7 is the ranking, it's the highest ranking, N is the sort of category, and it's Special Forces, basically. I'm probably getting the details of this wrong. Basically, it means that it's the highest level of Special Forces, so it's a very prestigious rank to reach, and so our father apparently has reached that rank, and therefore is not only a scientist and explorer himself, but a trained military officer of some variety. Prestigious one at that. Okay, we picked up our stuffs. Read all the data pads? Pathfinder Team Field Manual. Don't think we've seen this. Introduction. As a member of the Pathfinder team, you will play a critical role in the Andromeda Initiative's efforts to establish a foothold in the new galaxy. The team faces many challenges. Golden World site verification. Golden World, they've thrown that phrase around here, but basically that is just supposed to mean a planet that is hospitable, usually meaning that it has a temperature that can have liquid water in it, and a breathable atmosphere, ideally. Probably gravity that is not totally ridiculous, and atmospheric pressure that is not totally ridiculous as well. What's up, Yuri? How's it going? I can actually stream Andromeda. I'm excited. I'm pretty excited. Also, don't think I've mentioned this yet, but I did my college thesis on colonizing Mars. So this is like exactly the kind of thing that I was researching, which is another reason why I'm very interested specifically in the angle that Mass Effect Andromeda is taking here, exploring new planets and finding out what it is that does and does not make them hospitable for human colonization, because that is kind of my thing. So, I speak from a little bit of this was a little while ago at this point, but speak from a little bit of experience when it comes to that stuff. Andromeda came immediately to mind when said, I mean, I would be lying if I didn't say that being able to play Andromeda was one of the primary reasons behind upgrading my PC. So, and it's not a coincidence that it is the first game that we are streaming after getting the new PC. So, very much looking forward to it. So, let's see. It's a Golden World site verification, reconnaissance and mapping of unknown territories, planetary and celestial. Okay. Scientific analysis and discovery of new phenomenon. So, falling back to that whole, I have at least a little bit of experience with this. I may occasionally either dive into some of the details there. I may nerd out a little bit on occasion when it comes to the scientific colonization stuff, like planet gravity, atmospheric pressure, and composition, and all that stuff, because that's what that's what I was researching. Also, if they throw something in that just does not make any sense at all, I might call them out for it. So, that's a little forewarning there, that there may be some of that in the future. So let's see. Scientific analysis and discovery of new phenomenon, potential first contact with extraterrestrials, that would of course be cool. Establishing diplomatic relations with local inhabitants. Okay, but, so, you're distinguishing between extraterrestrials and local inhabitants. So, extraterrestrials meaning species that we do not yet know about that live on this planet versus local inhabitants being people who were colonists who just got here before us? Is that the difference between those two things? Local inhabitants, because extraterrestrials could be local inhabitants, but the way this is phrased, perhaps that's not what they are getting at here. General support of settlement outposts. Okay. That's definitely useful context. Okay, did we catch all the...
The team is assembling in the hangar.
Leave us alone, Sam, okay? Leave us alone. We've got things to attend to here. I think this was one that we read, right?
Crashing the party, huh?
Sorry.
Okay, let's head out. Oh, can we chat with you now?
So just another boring day at the office, huh?
Yeah, I will admit, my initial reaction to this whole, like, this is me just mainly moving the camera around during these, I mean, it's the in-game engine, I guess. It's not really a cutscene, so that's one thing that's kind of different and, I guess, interesting, sort of, when it comes to these conversations with people. But I don't love... The angles feel weird. Like, I would like to zoom out. Either zoom out so I can more readily see both of us, or zoom in more directly to her face, the person that I'm talking to. And also, again, if there are multiple people in a conversation, then I'm going to have to manually try to figure out who it is that's talking and pan over to them. So it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit awkward. It's my first reaction to it, but let's see. So, can't wait to get out of here. Nap wasn't long enough. I feel like we're doing all these emotional heart ones, but yeah, sure.
If it was, this wouldn't be any fun. I can't wait to find out what's down there.
I know what you mean. I always wondered what it was like when explorers crossed the ocean. Nothing but stars and dead reckoning to guide them.
And a map that said, "Here be dragons."
Well, if they made it, we can too. And maybe see a dragon along the way.
Hopefully it's a peaceful dragon.
Never know. Let's keep an eye out.
And our distance.
Yeah, probably.
On
Good
that
idea.
note, time to get to the shuttle.
Okay, let's head out.
Dr. Carlyle, with everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
Pathfinder wants a medic on hand, and if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
Okay, so this is one of the head doctors. Was this the guy we were talking to before in the other room who was joking about how he didn't actually do any studying to become a doctor, but that was actually a joke?
If it's what we hope it is, it'll be one for the history books. You got a quote ready? One small step?
I'm pretty sure your dad will handle that honor.
All right, team, button it up. We leave in 5.
Sir, we broke out the weapons as requested. Anything we should know about?
Seemed prudent given the situation. We'll be short-handed with Sarah out. I heard what happened. Your sister's strong. She'll make it.
Yeah, so I'm getting the sense this may be one of the reasons why things are not going to go very smoothly once we get out here.
We bet on whose boots would hit the ground first. This isn't how I wanted to win.
Well, knowing Sarah, she'll want to go double or nothing on who climbs the tallest mountain. Don't let it get you down. I need you sharp.
I understand.
Your mom would have been proud of both of you.
Oh, shucks. Yeah, it seems like he's the tough love kind of dad.
Okay, team, listen up.
So that's the most he's going to give us.
I chose each of you for the Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown, of finding the edge of the map, and then discovering what lies beyond. When people look back on this, and they will, they'll remember we didn't give up. That we kept dreaming, that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
Okay, but didn't we talk before about how we are not actually the first? We're among the first.
600 years for this.
So I'm still a little confused about that. Like the whole I'm leading this Andromeda Initiative person really sounded like she's already here.
This is Shuttle 1, switching to manual guidance.
I guess not at this specific planet that we're going to.
Pathfinder team.
Just the Andromeda Galaxy on the whole.
Turning to Vector 135.
Copy that. We're on point.
Ooh.
Wow. Will you look at that? Whatever it is, it stopped the Hyperion in its tracks.
It appears to be an unstable mass of dark energy.
If you say so. Steer clear of it.
And I don't know enough about dark energy to be able to say how realistic that is or is not, but it does look weird.
Gravity anomalies detected.
Stomach would appreciate that.
Oh.
We're clear. Accelerating to cruising speed.
Ryder, we didn't have a chance to meet back in the Milky Way. Name's Liam Costa, Security and Response Specialist.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Hard to believe we're finally doing this.
Sure beats reading the brochures.
Beginning our deceleration. Planet's dead ahead.
Okay, we cannot walk around, but I obviously can move the camera.
Hang on. Initiating atmospheric entry.
Here we go!
Flight guidance to scramble.
Nah, that's just not good.
Copy that. Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
Ionization levels are rising.
Stay on course to the landing zone.
Oxygen levels are below minimum human requirements.
So that's not good.
Is this the right planet?
And that's definitely something we should have known in advance.
Keep it tight, Shuttle 2.
Not enough oxygen in the atmosphere.
Mountains are floating.
So you could theoretically still get oxygen
That has to be advanced engineering.
from other sources and convert it into a gas, but that's obviously more difficult.
Alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of deadly force unless hostile intent is clear.
Was that hostile intent? Because that didn't sound good. Oh, goodness! Oh, down we go. Okay.
Acceleration increasing.
You don't say.
Your jump jet is malfunctioning.
Get it working!
Approaching terminal velocity.
Sam!
All right. Everything's fine. Except not. Because that's breached, and the atmosphere is not breathable because it doesn't have enough oxygen in it. Or at least we'll slowly die from... Like, okay, unless we can seal it up. Okay. Look at that. That's amazing.
This is Ryder. Come in. Hyperion. Sam.
Amigos?
Anyone there? Save your breath, Ryder.
Okay, we have Liam.
Offline. Comlink's trashed. I'm surprised we aren't too.
Yeah, so... Hate to break this to you, Liam, but if it's only us, there's no way we could possibly survive with just the two of us. But other than that...
Did we really do that? Or are we dead and don't know it? Well, we found hell. I can tell you that much. Yeah. No way this is home. Looks like we're gonna find some high ground. See if anyone else is
Why?
around. Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna call BS on this.
Ryder.
If there's
How's
lightning
your survival
everywhere...
training? I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy, but... Well, crazy just found us. Those rocks out there are floating. Terra Incognita.
If there's lightning everywhere, why is your first reaction to go
Some
to
of
high
these clouds
ground?
look like tentacles. Is the water here even water?
Is there water here? Also, I know you're trying to go that way, but obviously... Oh no, maybe you aren't. Okay, hold on.
Those
Let's look
structures we
around.
saw on the way in? Who could survive in a place like this? Not sure we want to find out.
Can we scan this stuff? Oh, we
Now,
can.
without Sam, it's hard to say exactly what this is. It's sort of a plant, and maybe dead, but maybe not.
67% probability of plant life, photosynthetically inefficient, possibly carnivorous. High variance in cellular mutation detected. Sam is currently offline. Okay, interesting. Research data. Scanning unknown technology and life forms earns you research data points. Okay, I totally just did that on a whim. But apparently we are supposed to do that. So that's cool. Oh, that's our weapon. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I just wanted to do this. No, not that. This. See if there's anything else we can scan. Can we scan Liam? We can't scan Liam. I don't know. He looks like an extraterrestrial, potentially, to me. Do we know that they cannot shape shift? Because,
Hanging around here isn't helping. Let's go, Ryder.
Because might there be a chance that it's one of those very manipulative, tricky aliens that, like, transforms into your best friend, only to stab you in the back when you aren't looking at them and betray you, and eat you alive?
No fixing this. Must have broken on impact.
So I'm just saying, if we don't scan
Explains why
Liam,
we lost our sound connection.
then do we really know that it's actually Liam? I keep on pulling out the weapon when I mean to just scan. Is it the same button? Okay, fair enough. Quantum entanglement communicator. Standard Andromeda initiative model status, no activity detected. Okay. Let us proceed. Whoa!
Oh, and safety tip. Don't breathe the air. Found that out the hard way.
Got it.
Okay, we have a jetpack. And it works, and it's pretty cool. Oh, hold on, we need to scan this, though. There's no way we're not scanning this. Multicellular fungal life form, bioluminescence, enzyme detected. High variance cellular mutation detected. That suggests that they're doing some kind of genetic mutations, modifications. Whatever the local plant. We do take damage to this. Okay, had to test. Need to. Oh, okay. Not only can we jump with the jetpack, we can also do these dashes, which is pretty sweet. I like it.
You think that energy cloud we saw could cause all this?
Sam said it's dark energy, but that's in space.
Yeah, hell of a cloud.
A cloud that makes boulders float.
Does seem odd. You'd head out for a bit? Looking for Andromeda multiplayer matches? Well, good luck with that. I may join sometime in the distant future. I will eventually, I think, look to try out some Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. Just want to get pretty far into the campaign before I do, I think, because I want to, for the most part, avoid spoilers.
What the hell is this? Come on, we gotta get through it.
Yeah, that doesn't make it any less deadly. This is why I was saying don't go for the high ground. Why would you... Okay, sprints? No, that's not
This is
sprint.
crazy! Welcome to Habitat 7! Keep moving! Ah! Damn it!
We just do this to dash through everything?
Looks safer under there!
Is this for real? What the hell's going on with this place?
Okay, Liam did not get the memo with the whole dashing through thing.
Planet's trying to murder us?
Not scannable? Not scannable. I assume these things are the same as the ones we were trying to scan before. Confirmed they are definitely bioluminescent. Wasn't sure how we were able to tell that before when it was not dark.
Look, something flying around in the sky. Oh, wow. Here be dragons. Cora will love it.
Whoa. Is that a dangerous kind of thing there? Fuel cell, standard energy cell, propulsion, status malfunctioning, high energy levels detected. Gonna say that's probably not something we want to be standing right next to. Probably. I don't know. Let's see. Does it hurt us? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay.
There! We get up that cliff, we find high ground. Come on!
Why are you so obsessed
Not
with
sure
high
we
ground?
want to be the tallest thing around here.
Exactly. Also, what is this? Oh, relevant data? You sure about that? It's like an ammo box.
I think I can see a path up. We'll use the jump jets if we have to.
Not gonna lie, I thought
The
that
breach.
Liam was behind us.
I think I'd rather fall than get hit by lightning.
I thought Liam was
Give it
behind
a
us, so
minute.
when I saw him in front of us, I
We
thought that
could
he was
probably do
an
both.
alien that was gonna attack us. Also, what is this?
More glowing mushrooms.
Are they making that noise?
No. Coming from inside the mountain.
Secret area, question mark?
Detecting a lot of energy. Can't make heads or tails of it, but it's powerful.
I mean, you also didn't let me actually read what that said. Geological faults? High energy levels detected, but don't know anything else about it? Okay. Okay, we'll just casually hit our head on that. Yeah, hold on. So, sprint is this. Okay, yeah, the controls are a little bit different. So, sprint in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 is jump. It's not usually jump in previous Mass Effect games. So yeah, that's actually new. That probably means I'm going to end up jumping
How'd my dad find you?
when I
was
mean
a
to
cop.
sprint.
Then crisis
A lot.
response.
Yeah?
Tell you over a beer sometime.
I think there is a difference between a little one and a big one. Yes. Okay. Not all jumps are created equal. Good to know.
This is gonna be close!
Okay, that is the way we're supposed to go. Gotcha. Not sure if it makes a
That's
difference
it.
if we're
We're getting
running
there.
when we jump like that. Maybe there is a difference. Liam was struggling with that a little bit before, so just keep an eye on him. Yeah, while sprinting to cover extra distance. Okay, there's our confirmation. I was not sprinting. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the holding down the stick to sprint.
I think I see the top.
It always just feels a little unnatural to me. Like, if I'm trying to sprint forward and also press down on the stick simultaneously, these are kind of two opposite forces. That just makes it feel strange. Okay, we didn't actually make that jump, but sure, we made that jump apparently.
Mind making some room? Thanks.
What the hell is that?
Mystery to solve or trouble? That's a mystery.
Don't know. But it's our job to figure it out.
That sounds like your old man talking.
He was right. Something went wrong here. We have to find out what.
One thing at a time. Ryder, it's Fisher.
Wait. Look.
Oh, snap. That looks a lot like a gun.
Holy shit. What was first contact protocol again? No deadly force unless fired upon.
Yeah, said no one in the field ever. How do we handle it?
I mean, that's actually not how it was phrased. It was something like, you know, unless there's a direct threat, and it seems like people walking around with guns while one of our teammates is hiding from them seems like a direct threat to me, to either you or a teammate. At the worst, follow protocol. This looks pretty bad to me.
Just be ready if this goes south.
It usually does. Just say the word and I go hot.
They haven't spotted us yet.
Alright, are we stealthing it up then? Or are we just spraying and praying? We had our...
Shit! They see Fisher.
I don't understand.
Nyan, shoot it!
Yeah, we're just gonna fire. Oh, ow. Wow, we do not have a lot of HP. Wow. Okay. Good to know. I just looked at our HP bar, I was like, oh, that's going down very quickly, isn't it? Okay, hold on. I was also trying to take cover, but I don't know what the cover button is, because it is also different.
Spotted us yet.
Hold A while jump to ledge to climb and pull yourself up. Okay.
Nyan, shoot it!
He sees us. We can't understand you. Give us our man, or this gets ugly.
Go, sons!
Me. What's the other guy doing? Shit, they're beating him.
Okay, that probably means we're supposed to shoot them, right? Like, this guy is not dying very quickly. Like, how do we take... Okay, we just automatically take cover? Get shields back if we wait? Theoretically? Yes.
Okay. It's over. Fisher, you okay? So much for making peace with the locals. Thanks for jumping in.
Yes, there might have been a chance to be peaceful on that occasion. I mean, we were a little more patient that time around, but it seemed like they were still going to try to beat him up. And I kind of assumed that if we just walked over, they would eventually start shooting anyway. So I kind of chose to fire first, which may or may not have ramifications later on. We'll see. To me, it seemed like there wasn't much choice.
We tried talking. I guess they didn't want to listen. What else could we do? You've saved my life.
Yeah, at least we know it's what. The brochures were light on aliens who want to shoot your head off.
We still don't even know what they wanted.
The way they treated you? Blood samples, I'd say. Lots of them.
Yeah. So we might have been able to learn a little bit more if we had taken a little bit more of a diplomatic approach, but again, seemed like if we waited, our teammate here was just gonna end up dead.
This isn't how first contact was supposed to go. Or at least not how I imagined it.
That's on them. Can't let it change us. Next time might go better.
Yeah, the whole neighborhood can't be bad.
Where are the others?
Gone. Kirkland and Greer went looking for help. Come on. Ah, my leg!
Oh, that's not good.
Can you move? I think it's broken. You guys push ahead and look for the others. You sure? Yeah. Just find us a ride out of here. And take a few more of them out while you're at it.
Okay, optional objective. Highlight
Take a look at these bodies. What are these things?
additional information or rewards. Okay, so let's take a look here. See what else we can figure out. Alright, so planet side. Scouting mission on Habitat 7 has met with disaster. The planet is far from the golden world that initial scans indicated. Again, I question our preliminary research here. Seems like we should have had a much better sense of what we were getting ourselves into, because a mission of this kind of high risk, you'd want to be pretty darn sure that you've dotted your T's and... crossed your T's and dotted your I's. That's the expression. There we go. Let's see. Instead, its atmosphere is toxic. Again, you would know that is absolutely the kind of thing you would do in advance, and you would be pretty certain one way or the other. Interact with deadly electrical storms that struck the shuttle. Survive the hostile conditions and locate any survivors from the rest of the Pathfinder team. Locate other members from the Pathfinder team. Optional, scan the dead alien bodies. Optional, search the shuttle wreckage for supplies. Okay, we did protect Fisher. We can learn more about other things here. We might check that out on a future occasion, but we'll proceed for the time being. Can we scan our friend? We weren't able to scan Liam, so I doubt we're able to scan you. But what? We should scan this.
Well, I don't have Sam here, but I can try to make sense of it. They're DNA based, and their armor reads as some kind of bone. But the genetics are all over the map.
Ah, I guess life took a different turn here, huh?
Genetics are all over the map. What does that even mean?
I hope the other team's okay.
Does it mean that they're a
But we might want to scout around first.
combination of different
You're the
species?
recon specialist. Point the way.
Right.
Looks like you knew how to handle a gun back there.
Spent time.
Oh, sorry, interrupted that. Let's see. We have the option to just take all, but let's see what things are here. Boost maximum shields, restores current shielding to the new maximum. Boost lasts until shields are broken. That's shield capacitors, incendiary ammo. Shots burn enemies and deal large bonus damage to armor. Lasts for the next 3 clips of the currently equipped gun. Okay. Similarities to some items from Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, or well, 3 in particular. But not carbon copies. Oh, and we can equip immediately. Okay, I guess. They're consumables. Anything else? Any more of those secret rooms? Maybe not. Did we take fall damage? I didn't think so. I think we just dramatically do our hero land. Also, can we get struck by that lightning still? I don't know. Alright, I think we've now found everything we were supposed to find. Locate other members of the team. I assume we're probably over here somewhere. Probably. But we're also probably establishing that we are not alone here. Oh. Where exactly are they? Oh.
Is that Kirkland?
Please, I surrender. I said I surrender.
Oh, did they just kill him?
They shot him!
Yeah, so that's kind of what I mean. Oh.
Right behind you!
That's kind of what I mean by how we probably needed to be quick. Like, he might be permanently dead. I don't know. That's a reload button. That's a reload button. Same as previous games. Ooh. So yeah, like, did he just die because we were too slow?
They want to fight! We'll give it to them!
I mean, that was in large part because we kind of took an unconventional angle of approach, so I wasn't able to get into the cover as quickly as I would have liked. So I hope that doesn't mean that our teammate is just dead. Oh, that guy's still alive.
I count one left to go.
Oh, still hit the okay.
That's the last of them.
Alright, is this guy still alive?
I can't believe we're doing this.
Also low ammo.
Did Kirkland make it?
I hope so. Okay, is this from our enemy we just fought? Increase assault rifle accuracy. I'm pretty sure we're using a pistol right now, but we'll take this. Our weapon is not particularly impressive. What the heck is that? We will investigate that in a second. I hope you're not dead, but I think you're dead. Pretty sure he's dead.
Signs. Just shot.
Alright, so I am mad about that.
He was trying to surrender. Why kill him?
Would we treat them any different if they showed up on Earth, armed to the teeth?
Maybe not.
Peace isn't going to be an option here.
Okay, so I have to imagine we theoretically could have saved him if we were a little quicker. The reason why I'm mad about that is because
body once we find the others.
we went around.
Green's still alive somewhere.
The reason why I'm mad about that is because we went around up some of the obstacles, and I was trying to pay attention to their whole "you should try to be in cover" thing, and that slowed us down. And for that reason, I couldn't get in cover all that quickly. And in the meantime, he died. So if there are significant long-term ramifications for that, I mean, I imagine in the grand scheme of things, it's not a huge deal, but still feels like that's... I don't feel great about being punished for going an unconventional way when it's supposed to be us exploring the area for what is more or less the first time. I also did not read what kind of consumable this was. Incendiary ammo? Oh, we have more of that. Can we reload our ammo? Hold on. Okay, this was our teammate, 100% human. Kirkland, Dusty. No vital signs, severe. Okay, so I mean, we know now that...
Moving.
Okay, and I can tell Liam to go certain places, apparently, like that. It's useful to know. That's similar to the other Mass Effect games as well. Okay, what is this thing? Oh. You're telling me that is no relevant data. I don't believe you.
Okay, now this is weird. Even with these readings, I have no idea what it does.
Just imagine the mind that invented it.
If that's even possible. Evolution separated from ours by 2 million light years.
Spooky when you put it that way.
And what about this?
Never seen anything like it. Looks to be at least 3 or 4 centuries old.
The Ark's left 600 years ago, right?
Yeah. Our long-range scans wouldn't have shown this. These structures, that tower, maybe none of it was here when we left the Milky Way.
That's an interesting point. Okay, that is actually a very interesting point. And one that is not easy to... or they could have very easily overlooked. On one hand, obviously it took us several hundred years to get here, so things that... Okay, that just disappeared. That's weird. So, things that we scanned when we first left the Milky Way in search of Andromeda would have changed in the several hundred years in between our departure and our arrival. The other thing is that, although we are in this world capable of using some faster-than-light technology, there is still a delay, a significant delay, in terms of how long it takes to send and receive information when you have to send it as far as this.
I wish I didn't.
Which functionally means there is a potentially hundreds of years delay. Oh.
The hell's that?
Potentially hundreds of years delay.
Watch out. What is this thing? I think it wants to eat us!
Okay, well, we don't have ammo, so... Ow. Also, it's about to kill us. Oh, we have... What? We had another weapon this whole time? And it's an assault rifle that's way better than the one that we had before?
Okay, it's dead.
Whatever it was.
I did not know that.
How did it cloak like that?
Would have greatly appreciated using this before. Oh wait, can we scan this thing? Where'd it go? Where is it?
It's organic. No sign of technology.
Wow, so the cloaking is biological?
Yeah. Weird.
Okay, I will admit that I didn't realize that it had cloaked on us, but apparently it disappeared temporarily there.